Facebook last week that really struck a nerve to me. We are not responsible for what our police officers do. We would hope that they would do what's in the best interest of the community. But the video that went out with Miss Hill getting put out and that baby crying really touched me, because it was like you were ruining a special moment for a little child.
No, you're not. No, I'm not. No, we're not. No, we are not. No, we are not. Tell us why. You're making up a lie. You're harassing us. You're harassing us. You are harassing us. And you see my grandson standing here. This is your last go round here. You know what I'm saying? You keep violating me and harassing me. I'm out in public, in the community that I live in.
2 4 first. Ages 1 through 4 first.
Because he's lying.
1 through 4.
And you signing off on it? Y'all ain't not gonna intimidate me in my neighborhood.
Hold on.
In a minute, and you ain't acting
No,
like
you're not. He's not. No, that's what he wants.
I can say what I want. Because what I'm saying
Don't
is
touch my son. Don't touch my son.
He know what I'm saying.
He don't have no warrant for his arrest. He don't have no paperwork or nothing.
You ain't no real man.
No.
What you doing? Don't tell
Look
him
what this
no.
officer is doing.
That's him.
You will be in here.
I'll be there.
You ain't no
You
man.
know what? I've been here all day. Officer Harris, he seen me here all day. You want me to show you all my video? Officer Harris, y'all gonna violate me again? Officer, because he got him. Shut up, you know what? I'm gonna have the marshals get you. The marshals get you. You're a coward. You ain't gonna do nothing to my son.
Look what you
Harris,
doing.
you gonna let him violate my rights? We had a public affair. Don't put your hands on my son. Don't put your hands on my son.
I got it.
Don't try to calm him. You just stood beside him. Don't try to calm him. All y'all, don't man me. Y'all, you can't keep nothing. You violate my rights. We had a public affair. And y'all violating our rights. You know what? You ain't come down to court papers. Have they shown them to you? You're a sellout and nothing human being. I'm a real human being and y'all can't deal with it.
So today we wanted to make sure that you don't look at Easter so in a negative way. Miss Hill, are you here? Come on. Stand right there. Hey, how you doing? We don't take this lightly, and when you have little kids, they want to remember those moments. So we want him to make sure that he does see the Easter Bunny, and the trustees got him a special little basket, because we don't want that negative light on our community, especially when it affects the kids. Come on. This is not about anything political. It's about these things impact small children, and we don't want him to think of Easter as a negative thing. So we just wanted to make sure that he had an Easter basket.
Now, I know that a lot of people have talked about this happening, and I have to be honest with you, I never saw this, and I'm so upset that I've seen it now, because to hear that young man cry and scream like that, it just utterly breaks my heart. I'm sure a lot of people will blame Big Tiff for that, but that had absolutely nothing to do with anyone except for the police. Now, I don't know if she was there. I don't know if she ordered it or anything like that. But the fact that you have oppressors out here oppressing over what exactly? I'm not really sure that I understand what was the point and the reason for this. Just because she opposes Henyard? I don't know. I'll let everyone else let me know if she still attends the meeting and voices her concerns. To sit up here and do this type of stuff when you have a kid there, when no one has done anything that has harmed anyone, is absolutely insane. It's complete and utter insanity. Now, This is approximately 4 to 5 months ago, so at least we can say now and see that some things have changed. Not the fact that there isn't any loyalty with people with regard to Big Tiff, but the fact that BBL Lacey is now not a police officer any longer. He's a Paul Blart mall cop, for lack of a better way to describe it. Eventually, people, hopefully, fingers crossed, do get their just rewards, even though I don't think that that's enough as far as he's concerned. That child could potentially possibly be scarred from that incident. He could be scared of the police moving forward. But here's the other thing about this incident. Where is anyone to help out to say, Mr. Oppressor, you can't do this, you can't do that? Do they have a police union, or is that also run by Big Tiff? Sometimes I think that some of these towns may be too small for their own good. Maybe it's small and good for being close and knowing people, but sometimes it's not great knowing everyone around you. They know everything that you're doing and who you're doing it with. But that's one of the things when you live in bigger communities that at least we can take comfort in, is the fact that there are other people who are in charge who can stop these types of things. Maybe not on the level even of Big Tiff, but at least we have unions as far as the police are concerned that someone can go to. You can't even go to Big Tiff about this. Like, in my opinion, I don't even think that you could go to her about anything like this. She's going to support them no matter what. They got to have concerns in this community with regard to the police. Unless someone was stealing something, unless someone was harassing someone, unless someone had some sort of physical altercation with regard to what happened here, I'm just a little bit confused as to why you want to traumatize that little boy just because that woman doesn't agree with Big Tiff. Allegedly. I'm assuming that that's what this is really about. I want to go ahead and shout out the trustees for doing this, at least at minimum for this young man at this meeting. Hopefully he can forget it and he won't remember this moving forward. But I promise you, had this happened to Lacey's kid, grandkid, or whoever else, he wouldn't have appreciated it. These are the things that more people probably should be talking about instead of just the antics of Big Tiff. We already know she a crazy ass fool. That's a given. But these Gestapo tactics here, the intimidation. And let me go ahead and repeat that billionaire that I just found out, billionaire J.B. Pritzker, ain't doing nothing, don't give a damn, ain't gonna intervene, especially this week during the Democratic National Convention. They could care less about that damn thing going on down here in this town with regard to the oppressor right now, because let's not act like Paul Blart ain't acting like he's still in charge around here. Still running around in the car, still probably acting like he got some sort of authority with Big Tiff's support. And ain't nobody saying nothing about it. No one's doing anything about it. No one's coming to assist. Nobody's coming to reprimand. If there's like no checks or balances in this city, this town, this village, whatever you call it. And honestly, that's the real issue and concern right there. So whoever, whenever things change, that's one of the first things that they need to look into, oversight. Because really, there isn't any. And that's why they can get away with it. And that's why, in my opinion, Big Tiff still acts the way that she does and does whatever the hell it is that she wants to do and talks to whoever the way that she wants to, because there's no one over top of her to check her. And that person, the lieutenant governor, should be held accountable too. Can't think of her name off the top of my head, but everyone should be making sure that they get that word out. Not only just to the people in Dalton and Thornton Township, but also for the rest of Illinois, because they're just doing whatever they want. Yes, they are the most corrupt, but isn't that a shame that people can say that we know that this state is the most corrupt state ever with regard to politics and the way that things work, and yet no one seems to do anything about it, tries to do anything about it, wants to do anything about it. So why all the crying and carrying on? Not from these residents, but just as overall before Dalton. Chicago has been having the same complaints and talking about the same thing since forever. And yet it's a great city and people still want to come and be there for some reason. I guess we all got to live somewhere. But if you're going to be taken advantage of, at least you should get something out of it. And I don't see what so many people are getting out of it besides migrants, but that's a whole different live stream. I just when I can think that nothing surprises me, something happens, or I come across something that just surprises me. Anyway, y'all let me know what you think. I'm sure you all are aware of this situation. Please make sure you hit the like button. Please make sure you comment. I'll see you all in the next one.
Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Delgado, unasked that seat. Unasked that seat. Unasked that seat.
To express my deepest gratitude to Tiffany Henya and her team for their commendable efforts to better our community.
Listen, come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. What did your dumb ass say it?